Hello guys, welcome to the M Theory. I am Prashant Kumar, a maths faculty in Techno India groups. I'll be briefing you about the syllabus for class 11 mathematics. So let's start with the topic. All in all, we have 6 units in class 11. First is your sets and functions, second unit has algebra, third has coordinate geometry, fourth has calculus, fifth has mathematical reasoning, sixth has statistics. So moving on to the explanation of few things, we have sets and functions as your first unit. Basically has sets which deals with relation between two or more relations between two or more those groups of datas, okay, like finding differences, intersection, complement, etc, etc. So, and the next part of this unit is your relations and functions, which we have studied in sets. We derive a relation between those sets, nothing else. And functions is basically understanding different, is a special type of relation. We'll be doing in that too. Different types of function we have to study out here, like you have done polynomial functions, logarithmic functions in class 10, but now we'll be doing greatest integral functions, exponential functions, product and quotient of functions, etc, etc. So coming to the third one is your trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions is your, as you've done in class 10, the trigonometric functions sine, cos, tan, etc. We'll be having a expansion of those in class 11, finding the angles between degrees with the help of circles, units, etc. We'll be having different formulas, tan x plus y, cot x plus y, sine a plus sine b, everything as such, sine 2 theta and all. This is the most important chapter of class 11, so make sure you study this chapter very carefully. Moving on to unit 2, we have total 6 chapters. First one is your mathematical inductions. It's basically finding the proofs of all the inductions, verifying all those inductions, all those formulas which I have studied till now and going to study in future. So this was for your mathematical induction. The second one is your complex numbers and quadratic equations. Complex number, as you have done in class 11, different types of number in class 10, sorry, you have all those real numbers, integers and all. We have the last number left is complex number, dealing in class 10, 11. Quadratic equation is same as in class 10, but now we have in form of complex numbers system, and we have square root of complex numbers as well. Third one is your linear inequalities. We have solved various equations, but we haven't solved inequalities like in greater or less than sign. We'll be having it in this portion. We'll be solving it algebraically as well as graphically. So two methods we'll be learning how to solve inequalities. Fourth one is your permutation combinations. It basically deals with word problems and few formulas, helping those word problems to get going. It's basically understanding chapter which helps in class 12's probability. Few formulas and we are good to go with this chapter. Fifth chapter is your binomial theorem. It's basically expansion of all those formulas which you are using, like x plus y whole square, deduction of all those formulas, x plus y to the power 8, x plus y to the power 9, etc, etc. Okay, so sixth chapter is your sequence and series. Sequence and series basically has arithmetic progression and geometric progression, dealing with means and as well as variance, which we have done a bit in class 10. It's just the expansion of class 10, including some special series, infinite GP and the arithmetic special formulas and all. Okay, third unit deals with coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry has straight lines as a first chapter. Straight lines has all those two-dimensional which we have done in class 10, all those finding of equations, angles between two lines, slopes of the line, distance of a point from a line, etc, etc. This is by very important chapter as far as class 12 is concerned. Conic section is your next part of this coordinate geometry. Conic sections has circles, parabolas, ellipse. When you cut a cone, you see different sections. So it's basically finding equations of those sections. Third one is your three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry has only few applications in class 11, but a vast application in class 12. So three dimension is just finding distance between 2 points and section formula, just as in 2D we have 3D. Now comes the most important chapter of class 11, laying the foundation of class 12. So it has calculus, limits and derivatives, very important chapter which makes use of trigonometry. So trigonometry needs to be done in a very proper way to understand this topic. We'll be using in physics as also. Mathematical reasoning, your fifth unit, basically the grammar of your mathematics. We deal with validating of statements, connection of statements using different implies, or, then sign. Statistics probability is as continuation in class 10. You have done mean, variance and all, so that will be used out here. And few things are added like analysis of frequency distribution and variance. Probability has mixture of sets as well as your probability of class 10 as well as your permutation combination. So this is a mixture of those three chapters, needs to be done very nicely so that class 12's probability is understood very nicely. So thank you. I hope you like this video. Any doubt, any comments, please comment in the comment section. I'll definitely try to solve your queries. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.